Hello everyone and welcome back to Ghost of Tsushima. This is episode 10. Last time we rescued Lord Shimura and entered the second act of the game. Disappointed in our approach as a ghost and a dishonorable samurai, we have promised that we will do what we're supposed to do and behave like a good samurai. And we find ourselves in a new area of the map. We've moved up past Castle Canada and we've got to talk to the warrior monk. He desires an audience with us. So we're going to have a chat to this guy and see how we can proceed with the story.
Lord Sakai, my thanks to you and your companions.
Where do you serve?
Cedar Temple. Our warrior monks rode south to fight the Mongols after we heard about Komoda. But our journey ended here.
I'm sorry. What happened?
We were ambushed and taken captive, shoved into a covered pit. No food. So dark I couldn't see my hands in front of my face. I think they took Jogon out first. We heard him struggling and shouting. Then shouts turned to screams. We could smell burning. But we refused to submit. There were only 3 of us left when they took my brother, Enjo.
Enjo? The Guardian? I'm sorry, he's gone. He was a great warrior.
An even better brother.
What's your name?
Norio, my lord. This is where they held us.
That hole would barely fit 6 men.
I promised it holds double that.
Walk with me, Norio. I want to show you something. You rode from Toyotama. What was it like?
Kushi Temple was spared, as were the healers of Akashima. I hear the pirate's nest of Umugi Cove still stands.
Let's stop here.
There must be thousands of invaders.
Now that Lord Shimura is free, he can lead us to victory. I hope you join our fight.
The monks of Cedar Temple can help. They're all within a day's ride. Support them, and we'll sweep the Mongols back into the ocean.
We will avenge your brother, Norio. All the monks who died here.
I don't seek revenge, but I will fight for peace.
Honorable. That's what I like to see. Love this this weapon
To support our healers. If we're going to fight back, we need their skills. I can introduce you to Hochi. My brother always said he's the greatest healer of us all.
Then I'll see you again in Nakashima.
When can we become a warrior monk? I want to swing that bad boy around instead. I wish to abandon the samurai path and become a warrior monk. So cool. Okay. Whoa! That's a lot of noise. That's a lot of objectives. Okay, here we go. Castle Shimura. Up that way. We now have Toyotama giving us Jin's journey. And also the continuation of our tales. So we have Kenji's tale. We've got Yarikawa's tale continuing. We've got Norio's tale, the last warrior monk. Very cool. Yuna's over here. A Yuna tale. And it seems that we've got this one because we've got the Fool, which is Masako. And then it also has Masako's other ones, and it's in order because it says, you know, it's 6 of 9, it's 7 of 9. But it is weird that they're on the map already. I would have thought that it would only show one at a time. Like, what if I just ride all the way up north, beeline straight for this one, and do that first? You know? Instead of doing her 5th or 6th one. It almost feels like it's not supposed to happen, because it didn't do that on the first island. It only allowed us to progress in order, one at a time. So it's pretty interesting. The game is trusting you to do the right thing. So we can ride north to the Akashima village, do Norio's first tale, and then continue Ishikawa's story. So we've got to contact the Shogun for samurai reinforcements, recruit the people of Yarikawa to form an army, and claim your family armor to represent Clan Sakai. Awesome. Alright. Which one is our armor? Is it going to be this one? Yeah, damn. Okay, so to get the Sakai clan armor, I've got to go to Omi village. Ironically, I want to go get that armor immediately, but it means I have to, like, sidestep all the stuff along the way. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, back here, we have some territories that are fishing villages that have also shown up on the map as Mongol territory. It's not everything that hasn't been liberated, but it's some key locations, I guess. Wonderful. Okay, we'll push forward to do the warrior monk tale, and then we have a technique point, and I think I would like to save up for perfect dodge. So my next technique point, dodge at the last possible moment to perform a deadly counterattack. Very cool. I also like that we have... Wait. Oh, hang on. Khotun Khan is striking back by sending Mongol forces to raid the farmsteads of Izuhara. Liberate the farmsteads to free your people. Okay, so this has popped up for a reason. So there's another 6 places to liberate. That's actually cool, so it shows like it's not just you making this straightforward progression up through the island and Khotun Khan retreating further back. It's also the recognition that this whole island is under attack at all times.
Up yet, boy.
So it gives you a reason to go back. I wouldn't be surprised if we could even see some of the tails shift back into that area as well, but we won't know until it happens. Now, let me follow this bird. Where do you want to go, bird? We get to enjoy a new part of the island and a new selection of scenic views, which is very nice. Alright. Starting us off nicely. There you go. Just a warm up for the old blade. A person tending to the rice fields. I like how we've got different flowers over here as well. Am I crazy? I swear that there was a person here. Did I just imagine that? Did I just imagine that there was a person there? I like literally came around to see if he was there. Hang on. Oh, it was a bird. It was a bird. From a distance, it looks like it was like a man crouched down. I was like, what's that man doing? And it was a bird. Alright, we're getting treated with flowers. We had to unlock some new styles soon. Who are these guys that I can stand off with? They look different to what I'm used to. A different group of bandits, perhaps? They're all... He's got the Ronin hat. Oh, it'd be the straw hats, right? Because, yeah, no shit. That was something that happened. Was not only did Ryozo betray us, but the straw hats in general did. So now we're going to be fighting up against our fellow brothers. That does make sense. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
You'll be free soon.
Lord Shimura would be lost to the Mongols if not for you. Lord Sakai, it's you.
Have we met?
Last spring, when you visited Okada Farmstead. The Mongols are there now, killing and burning. It's terrible.
I remember that visit. I won't let the Mongols destroy the farm.
Rumored location added. There's a lot of enemies out on the roads today. They've definitely increased their...
Are you cowards?
Definitely increased their patrol sizes. Honorable samurai, so we can't sneak up on them, of course. You must face them head on with honor to appease our uncle. Oh, hang on, there was another one. I thought I was finished. Here's me being like, yes, I clean my blade. I've defeated my enemies. Surprise spearman. Ooh, the unbreakable Gosaku. Find the musician. Oh, Jesus. Are we not able to help the horse? You're just gonna stand there? Get medical attention. Do something. Jesus. We've got another mythic tale here. Very good.
Their screams! You have to do something, my lord!
What screams? What happened?
First, I heard the Mongol drums, chanting. But when I ran to look, all I saw were our people, driven mad, screaming like they were trapped in some kind of nightmare.
Maybe a new Mongol trick. Where was this?
A small settlement in Akashima, near Drowned Man's Shore.
I'll check on them.
Be careful, my lord.
We're safe.
Hey, where do you live? Oh, I live at the Drowned Man's Shore. Wow, that sounds so good. What's the rent like there? Okay. Driven mad by Mongol drums. Okay.
Lord
We shall have to...
Please join me.
Yeah,
Osako awaits you.
in a moment, sir. I'm busy. We've got a job to do around here. We have a job to do. Resume tale. I never even started it. Meeting with Norio in Akashima village. But we'll certainly get around to doing that mythic tale shortly after.
Norio's here. No sign of any other monks, though.
I love the change in environment being over here. Gives us some nice new scenery to take in.
Their screams! You have to do something, my lord!
What screams? What happened?
First, I heard the Mongol drums, chanting. But when I ran to look, all I saw were our people, driven mad, screaming like they were trapped in some kind of nightmare.
Maybe a new Mongol trick. Where was this?
A small settlement in Akashima, near Drowned Man's Shore.
I'll check on them.
Be careful, my lord.
I'd fight back if I was stronger.
Word for word. Very interesting. Just in case you missed it the first time.
Invaders won't stop our work.
Lord Sakai! Norio, where are the monks from your temple?
Hochi and his followers came down from Cedar Temple to train healers in the village. Mongols kidnapped them.
They took nothing else?
Hochi went peacefully, so they spared the village.
Slaughter those who resist. Reward submission. Khotun's favorite tactic.
He should not have gone along with them.
He gave himself up for the village.
The Mongols will be back. All he did was delay the end.
Then it's a good thing you and I are here.
I want to see Norio in action. The Last Warrior Monk.
Any idea where they went?
They rode out past the tea fields.
Let's pick up their trail.
You mind if I upgrade my stuff first?
Over here, my lord.
Upgrade my traveler's attire to a level 2.
You need more to make these improvements. Armor like that will never fail you.
I didn't say that I wanted to equip it though. That's the funny part about like upgrading it automatically is like you want to use it. I can upgrade one more thing at the armor and that's it. I'll leave that alone. I'm not sure where the gift altar is in this place. Is it near the giant bell? No, it's behind the bell. Oh yeah. Oh, snows of Kamiyagata. Worn mainly in the north for warmth. Phew. Can't do a full 360, sadly. Working on my parkour skills, Norio.
Ready to keep going? We can't let them harm the monks.
The Mongols will keep them alive for their medical skills.
I'm sure of nothing when it comes to the invaders. They came this way, past the tea fields.
Look for tracks.
More footsteps to track down. But where are the footsteps?
Tracks here.
I gotta speak with him.
They went toward the swamp. Come. It sounds like you and Hochi have a history.
Hochi always complained that my brother was too eager to fight.
What kind of monk is Hochi?
There were people with a terrible illness in Sago. Rotted their faces and limbs. Everyone avoided them except Hochi. He lived among them, treated their wounds.
Bravery takes many forms.
Hochi thinks warrior monks are driven by anger and hate. But when I swing my naginata, I sacrifice the few to save the many. And I do it without hatred.
Excited to see it in action.
There they are.
Stay here, Norio. I don't want the monks to get caught in the middle.
Okay, never mind. I'm not seeing it in action. Trying to be an honorable samurai over here, but it's not going to let me. God, you just know that it's tactically smarter to kill him. Because otherwise I'm going to have flash bombs thrown at me. Let me do a standoff. Never mind. Why would it let me do a standoff? Guess I'll die. What are you guys screaming about? Love the creepy vibe. So I think actually this might be the drowned man's shore screams that we're hearing. Alright, I'm going to announce myself. Face me, cowards. This is me initiating the standoff. There we go. Because I'm not allowed to do a standoff. Oh look, Norio's helping me out anyway. Hell yeah. Get him. Yeah, swing that thing. Naginata. Hell yeah. What a change in vibe.
You're going to be alright.
Are you the samurai who rose from the dead?
Is Hochi with you?
Ochi? No. But one of us broke loose. The invaders chased after him. They'll be back any moment.
Road Sakai! Mongols up the road!
Norio? You're alive!
Stay back, all of you.
Nice. Dude. Fuck's sake. What's going on over here? Hello? There we go. I know what's so ridiculous about blocking the spear attack sometimes. I think it's that very specific spear attack that the timing is just pretty hard on.
I can't keep going!
What kind of warrior monking is this?
Won't hold out much longer!
Yes, you will. I got you. Oh, never mind. You're up. Are you good? Not at all awkward.
Is anyone hurt?
We're all right, my lord.
Where's Hochi?
A different group took him. Norio. They knew Hochi's name. And they mentioned Cedar Temple.
Lord Sakai. Why would they separate Hochi from the rest?
He's the most skilled healer. They might have plans for him.
He also likes to argue.
You think he angered them?
Knowing Hochi? Yes.
Don't jump to conclusions. First, we need to track him down.
Give me time to figure out where the Mongols took him.
I'll meet you at Akashima village. We'll find him, Norio.
For now, we have rescued some. Alright, it's counterattack time. Tales of Iki are now available. What is this? Journey into the past. Oh, okay. So this is... Gotcha. A peasant told me of people driven mad by mysterious chanting Mongols at a village near Drowned Shore in Akashima. I should investigate. A new explorable region. Okay. The Drowned Men's Shore. So I believe this is the... this is DLC. It looks like it weaves its way into the existing narrative, which is cool. So we can probably look into doing that along the way. Three actions, 3 illusions. Well, we're close to Ishikawa over this way, so we're going to go and check him out. And then we can head back this way to also look into the unbreakable Gosaku.
He is not here. Maybe someone has seen him.
Would you like
Interesting.
To see what I have? What can I get for you?
Ishikawa is supposed to be at the survivor camp. Damn, even in a new section of the island, we don't get any new hats. It's a bit of a shame. What sword kits we got? The Warrior's Shadow. I don't really get to see this very clearly at night. Snow Demon's Eyes. Emperor's Tears. It's pretty cool. There'll be another bow that we get at some point. I guess I'll save up my flowers for the white dye merchant instead.
Your victories give us hope.
Doing another walk tomorrow? Of course. We shouldn't travel anywhere.
I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Dreams of Conquest. Let us see how the hunt for Tomoe is going.
Sensei Ishikawa is in trouble.
Oh, there's all these archers with their goddamn back to me. Got you down where you stand. Ready? Boop. Oh, I was convinced that was right on the face. Never mind. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Sensei. Hello.
Over here.
Well, if this is going to be another archery-related situation, maybe I should have leveled up Tadayori's armor after all, but that's alright. What's my best archery hat? I feel like headbands work for archery. Oh damn, you do not look good.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoe. I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Can't really see you in the... Oh! In the bush. Got that quick fire though. Now, I think they actually... I don't think I made it up. They have loadouts? Or don't they? If I can, like... I can't remember if it was this game or if it was another game that I was playing that has gear loadouts. Because then I can, like, freely switch between charms and outfits to kind of suit my scenario. Okay, we do. You have to enable armor loadouts. It's in the settings and it's off by default. So you can assign charms and vanity gear to each armor to create custom loadouts. So I guess like outfit-wise, nice. So you can see it in the settings. So now I can specifically change my stuff. So if I'm going to have an archery outfit, I want to have archery-related charms. Lovely. I don't know why that's off by default. That should just be a quality of life. Hey, you can do this. Let me just customize this real quick, and then we'll proceed. Okay. What I really appreciate about this is it's not only like the charms, but it's also like the helmet and the mask. So you can really have appropriate things for each one. So that's awesome. I'll definitely be making use of this. Armor loadout's definitely the way to go.
Not bad, Sakai.
Thank you.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoe taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
We should get moving.
He does not seem ready to admit his failings.
What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Kashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
First Hironori Nagao, now Tomoe.
Don't be the next to disappoint me.
Alright. Or he'll turn on me. No exceptions.
What's that ahead?
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
You said Tomoe traveled to your dojo to study. What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi. She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight. even for a prodigy with the bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed. More of Tomoe's work.
Your archers hunt the people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon. A samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
To the bow, yes. Not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
If we can't win Tomoe back, we have no choice. We have to kill her.
I trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see it, and that scares you.
It bothers me.
I'm going through this swampland. Yeah, hold on, I'm getting flowers. They were shiny. I'm sorry. I was distracted from my mission, Master.
We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
That's right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once. We will go on foot from here.
I always love whenever they do the synced up animation when you mount at the exact same time. It's pretty funny.
I hear them.
Definitely a camp for training archers.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid. Tomoe is teaching them.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
Reach the encounter area. Okay. Am I also engaging them with my bow, or should I dress to impress? What was it? Right here? Where am I? Where's my... Okay. I guess it was from here. Let us begin. Let us begin. Me trying to do the stupid full auto. Trying to do the full auto fighting like they can. Hey. Oh my god.
Let's make sure. Look around.
Trying to make use of the bow skills as much as possible. You'll still be forced into different styles of combat. It must be flexible.
A supply list. Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi, and more planned. A message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Tomoe was here. I gave her everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai? Tomoe was my greatest achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery. Sakai! You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Or I'll cut you where you stand. Okay. We've also been marked by Tomoe. Jin Sakai's head shall be delivered. So I have some other camps for us to raid and follow her trail. The Ghost and the Demon Sensei. Sensei Ishikawa's former student Tomoe has plans to erect Mongol archery training camps across Toyotama. One is in Kushi. There's a small settlement just over the Yarikawa border where I can begin the hunt. Okay, and then we've also unlocked the Terra of Otsuna. So that's another camp. So 6 and 7 out of 9. So I guess when you've unlocked ones like Masako has 5, 6, and 7 to be able to be done. And you can do Norio's in different orders as well. I guess it doesn't matter which order you specifically do those tales in, but then there are some, like the one we just completed, that was, you had to do that to get these ones. Very interesting indeed. Alright. Let us choose our next path. Yeah, so there's the other ones that have opened. Natal and the sake cellar. Kenji is nearby. There's a Mongol encampment in the area they need to be dealt with, and that also does take us close to Jin's journey also. Yuna insists she can help recruit the people of Yarikawa to my uncle's cause, even though they've hated Lord Shimura ever since he put down the Yarikawa rebellion years ago. I may not share Yuna's confidence, but she's resourceful and rarely wrong. I hope this works. So let's do both of those. What is going on here? Am I getting given a free hat from a creepy statue? I got the Wood Spirit straw hat for those who walk the lonely forests and bogs of Tsushima. I can literally become the Moss Man. Honestly, a vibe. Especially for the traveler fit. I'm walking these lonely forests. I got myself the Moss hat. Alright. You can find cool hats in the wild.
Lord Sakai,
Kenji, what are you doing?
You have stumbled on a perfect opportunity, my lord. Down this road lies an enemy camp stuffed with supplies to feed, clothe, and heal dozens, hundreds, and the Mongols left. It's a ripe plum just begging for it.
What are you not telling me?
This is a simple situation. No Mongols, lots of stuff. Help ourselves, help the people.
On the slim chance some good comes of this. Lead the way.
I knew you'd understand, Lord Sakai.
Let's figure out what the catch is. Natal and the sake cellar.
How did you find this camp?
I've been following these guys for a while. They're so arrogant they leave their camp unguarded when they go on raids.
Then who were you waiting for on the road?
Who me? Nobody. I was on my way to the camp when you happened by.
There are survivors taking refuge near the Yarikawa stronghold. They need supplies.
That's exactly the people I'm trying to help. What did I tell you? So beautiful it makes you weep.
Look around. Gather what you can. Plenty of food here. Fish, vegetables, rice, and millet. Japanese, not Mongolian.
They're learning to like our cuisine.
Well, they do have the prison cages. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, hello.
Kenji! I'll kill you!
Who are you?
The man who's going to end Kenji's life. You left me here to die.
No, not true! I brought help! Meet Lord Sakai, also known as the Ghost.
One of you explain what's happening. Now.
Kenji set me up is what's happening.
It wasn't a setup! The Mongols were supposed to pay for this stuff, only they didn't. And then, they took my friend Nato here hostage.
They were supposed to pay for this?
Hear that? They're back. Please, cut me loose.
Where did you get these supplies?
We stole them from Straw Hats.
Lord Sakai, can you distract the Mongols?
So you can escape?
Not exactly. I have an idea. Trust me.
No more ideas, Kenji. Just take your friend and go.
Well, the Straw Hats, did betray us. Alright, hello everyone. Oh, I've disoriented myself, it seems. How silly of me.
The lock is stuck!
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Are they trying to release a bear? I can hear it. Yep. Oh my god. And Straw Hats. Kenji. Oh my god. Ah! I'm gonna get cleaned up by a Ronin. Okay, everybody. Let's just all take a time out. Jesus Christ. I'm just covered in a little bit of blood. Who's next? Who else is around here? This is me wearing my simple traveler's attire. We're still in combat. They're fighting over here.
Kenji! Kenji's friend! You can come out now. It's safe.
Over here! We are locked in! Lord Sakai! Get us out of here!
Where's the bear at? I'd like those, Yeah, hold on. You guys can wait for causing me this mess thing. Need my predator hides.
Don't let us die in here!
Honestly.
Lord Sakai!
Oh, the constant moaning.
Lord Sakai!
I just love that it gets more desperate.
We thought it would be safer in here.
But then they're locked.
Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Yes, thank you!
You know what happens now.
I'm going to ride that Sakai barrel all the way to...
Kenji, I think he's angry.
Lord Sakai, our intention was always to gift our gains to the survivors who need it most. The camp outside the town of Yarikawa.
Gather everything you can. And when I visit that camp, I'm going to find it overflowing with food and medicine, correct?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
A Kenji tale. Will it ever be an honest endeavor? Charm of advantage.
Told you this was a bad idea.
What's bad? It worked out perfectly.
You call this perfect?
The Mongols are dead, the Straw Hats are dead, and we have what we want. I mean, the survivors camped outside Yarikawa have what they want.
It's just like he travels north with us only to cause more trouble. He is an entertaining character, that is an absolute certainty. What's going on with this guy up here? Oh, you're just standing there. I was like, is this gonna be a quest or an event? No, it's just some guy.
We can't walk through the middle of a siege.
We'll find
Taka.
a way.
They'll kill us on sight.
We got you out of Asmo Bay.
And I almost died.
Taka and Yuna here. Okay, so I've made it to our Jin's journey. And this is what we said we were going to be doing next, so that's worked out pretty well. Around here we've also got the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance, so another mythic tale.
Since you suppose the Mongols brought on their ships must be hunted. Must have been hard keeping them fed and alive. Don't know how they did it.
Smart leader.
Many say they're myth, but the Kappa are real.
Kappa?
Demons, my lord. They've been seen near a fishing hut in Akashima.
Demons. Or men. I'll go see for myself.
Bro threw away a perfectly good skewer. Oh, never mind. He just does that, I guess. He's like, yeah, if you put a little bit of dirt and ash on it, it tastes real good. Bit of seasoning here in Yarikawa. You take your skewer and you take a bite, you throw it on the ground, you pick it up. Gets a little tastier each time.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord.
I will take smoke bomb capacity,
Just for you.
and then maybe I should also remember that I have them to
I'll
use
make
them.
an offering for your good fortune.
Hello, you two.
You made it.
Why are these people outside the town walls?
The Mongols have surrounded Yarikawa. No one can get in.
Recruiting Lord Shimura's old rivals was never going to be easy. But now...
Now they need allies too. Think about it.
we help them drive off the Mongols, and they help us. I need their word before I fight for them. And we can't even get into the city.
Yes, we can. There's a hidden entrance.
From when we were children. Even if it's still there, we can't reach it.
It's worth a try.
I know a place we can scout for a way around the Mongol siege.
The walls of Yarikawa. May change into an appropriate fit.
It's strange being back after so many years. Everywhere I look brings back memories.
Then try not to look so hard.
Were you here when the Yarikawa rebellion broke out?
No, we left years earlier, when we were children.
Did your parents move you?
Something like that.
That doesn't sound good.
They're heading
Jesus.
for town.
Let them pass.
They're clear. This way.
Quickly, Kage!
I don't want to see this.
We've seen worse.
But this was home.
Sooner or later, everyone has to return home and confront their past.
Our home.
Surrounded by the enemy.
Yarikawa doesn't stand a chance.
Yuna, where's the hidden entrance?
See that river near the town walls? Get us that far, and I'll do the rest.
We can't sneak past an army. And even if we find an entrance, what if the Mongols see us? We'll sentence the town to death.
Taka, I stake my life on your metalwork. Now it's your turn to trust me.
Yes, my lord.
I don't see how we can make it to the river.
We'll find a way. The walls won't keep this many Mongols out. Azamo Bay fell. Yarikawa will too.
I know these people. They'll choose death before slavery.
They'll take the fight to the Mongols. Draw them off.
Please, no.
Taka's right. Too risky. The hidden entrance used to be over there, behind that white tree.
Let's hope the Mongols haven't found it. We just have to find a way through the camp.
Once we reach the water, it should be easy to find the entrance without being spotted.
That's our plan? Sneak through the biggest Mongol camp I've ever seen? Then hope the secret entrance we used as children is still there?
Stay close, Taka.
Count on it.
Let's go.
Can't believe I'm risking my life coming back to this dump.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know how it really was. Yarikawa was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Chiharu!
The There's someone chopping wood right there too. Yeah, shush, be quiet. Traditional boots worn by the Mongols. Gutal are made of embossed leather cowhide with hand-sewn soles constructed for maximum durability. Ideal for horse riding, their upturned and pointed tips prevent riders from catching their feet in the stirrups and falling off their horses. This feature also demonstrates the Mongol respect for the land, as the shape minimizes the size of the wearer's tracks. Yeah. Reward available. Oh yes, I can return to the monk. It's the guy on the horse, God. The absolute assault on my eyeballs whenever I want to leave one of these tents, dude. Over this way for the white tree.
Be ready to run.
No.
I can't keep going.
Just follow Jin to the river.
We used to fight dragonflies.
And make them fight.
We pretend one was a Yarikawa samurai, and the other was a...
Shimura always lost.
Interesting choice.
Under the waterfall.
It's still here.
And being put to good use.
Probably why they've held out this long.
Cool.
When we get up there, let me do the talking.
It's your hometown.
Who are you? How did you get in?
My brother and I were born here.
Did the Mongols see you?
No, but we're here to help you break their siege.
First, tell me the name of the dead samurai you stole your gear from. He's not a thief. He's the ghost. The ghost? I'll take you to Ujimasa. But mind your step. We're all armed here. Run and tell the steward! Right away!
Ujimasa. That was the name of Lord Yarikawa's youngest son. But my uncle disbanded their clan when he defeated them.
The family still runs things here. Unofficially, the uncle put down a rebellion and created a generation of people who hate Clan Shimura.
The Mongols are crossing the bridge! You three, follow me and stay close. What's going on?
A disturbance at the main gate.
That can't be good.
It's their leader! Are they going to attack?
Let's find out what they want.
Armarmins, people of Yarikawa, I am Temuge, leader of this war band. I learned your speech, so I may offer you a future. Open your gates before my camp flies the black flag, and you will know great mercy. Refuse, and you will know terrible misery. Choose your future, Yarikawa.
They're leaving. Let's go. If Yarikawa surrenders, Lord Shimura won't get his army.
Don't worry. They're too stubborn to surrender.
If they don't, it will be a bloodbath.
They need my uncle as much as he needs them. United, we can beat back the invaders.
People here have bad memories of Lord Shimura.
If they're going to survive, Yarikawa needs to let go of the past.
Easier said than done.
The wind is going crazy on this dude's headband.
Ujima-san knows you're here. You two go ahead. I want to check on the swordsmith. Lord Sakai.
Ujimasa Yarikawa.
I never thought Lord Shimura's nephew would be responsible for the ghost. You best be careful, or he'll punish you, as he punished my once great family.
For inciting rebellion against your Jito.
That was years ago. We've all got bigger problems now.
Who's this? Your servant?
I was born here.
Yet you're aiding Clan Shimura.
No, I'm fighting for Lord Sakai. For the ghost.
We can help break the siege outside your walls. In return, Lord Shimura requests your help.
The Mongols want to conquer the mainland. They will lose interest in us. And Yarikawa will survive. Like we always do.
That could have gone better.
Let's find Taka. Ujimasa is a fool.
He can be convinced.
The whole island's burning, and Yarikawa is next. If that doesn't convince him, nothing will. Taka used to visit this swordsmith every day. If there was any leftover metal, he'd let my brother pretend to make swords.
The swordsmith remembered you?
Shinsuke passed away. That's his son. How did it go?
Ujimasa thinks they can outlast the siege.
The smith told me all the best archers left to fight the Mongols, against Ujimasa's orders. They've been missing for days.
If we find these archers, they may help us break the Mongol siege and win the town's support.
Meet me in Old Yarikawa when you can. We'll look for them there.
Show Yarikawa how to fight back.
Nice. Alright. A simple introductory tale for Yarikawa. We will eventually fight back against the Mongols and hopefully recruit
Shinsuke's son
to our
has the
army.
rock.
The one you used to hammer out your swords?
It's so small. In my memory, it's huge.
You spent hours with him. I'd have to drag you away. We'll find Yarikawa's archers.
So the coward of Yarikawa. The stronghold is under siege, and their best archers have gone missing. If Yuna and I can return them safely home, they can aid the town's defense, and we will prove our good intentions. I will meet Yuna in Old Yarikawa to begin the search. Alright. Now that we have entered Yarikawa and we have a storyline to progress, we will be bringing this episode of Ghost of Tsushima to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode as we pushed forward into the second act of the game. I'm very excited to see how things are going to go in the Iki DLC. We've got the Tales of Iki. We've got a couple of mythic tales that have popped up also, and a lot of different tales with our allies. So I'm excited to see how these will resolve. It's also kind of nice. I appreciate that they give us how long that they are in total as well, so you can kind of gauge how long you'll be spending time on these storylines. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode, however. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.